Welcome back to the After Hour Pod. I'm your host, your therapist, your unpaid intern, whatever you need me to be tonight. And tonight we're diving into the most iconic trends of the 2010s and modern days, 2020s, the eternal battle, Coca-Cola versus Pepsi, the rise and the real dangers of AI, and finally, why there are so many horrible people in this world. So, yeah, grab a drink, grab a snack, grab emotional support. We're going in. Topic 1. The most iconic trends of the 2010s and early 2020s. You ever look back at certain years and think, how the hell did that become a trend? And why was I obsessed with it? Yeah, same. Let's take a little stroll down memory lane. 2016, bottle flipping. That stupid sound of a half-full bottle smacking the table, peak entertainment. We had entire school cafeterias turning into the Olympics. 2017, fidget spinners. Teachers hated them. Parents hated them. Kids, we were out there spinning like our lives depended on it. And honestly, therapeutic as hell. 2018, the floss dance. Every kid under 12 moved like they were glitching in Minecraft. Fortnite took over the planet, and suddenly every family gathering had at least one kid flossing behind the adults taking a photo. 2020, TikTok dance era. Everyone stuck inside during lockdown, reinventing themselves as professional choreographers. Renegade had millions of people thinking they could dance. Some of y'all needed to sit down, but we love you anyway. These trends weren't just silly moments. They're literal time capsules of growing up in the 2010s and 2020s. They remind us what childhood and teenage life looked like before things got heavier, before adulthood, before stress became our new hobby. And now TikTok is doing the same thing for this generation. Dances, memes, audios, aesthetic phases. Whatever becomes big now becomes a memory later. We lived through cultural history, and we didn't even know it. Topic 2. Coca-Cola versus Pepsi, the war of the sugary gods. All right, it's time for the ultimate debate. Coca-Cola or Pepsi? Coca-Cola, people love to say, it's classic. It tastes fuller, it's smoother. And honestly, Coca-Cola does have that rich, kind of nostalgic taste, like Christmas in a can. Pepsi people, though, they'll die on the hill that Pepsi is sweeter, stronger, more refreshing. It hits your throat like a lightning bolt. It's chaos. It's drama. It's everything. Blind taste tests actually show most people choose Pepsi because it's sweeter, but most buy Coke because it feels more iconic. It's vibes versus flavor, legacy versus sugar high, Santa Claus versus Beyonce. My verdict? They're both good, until you drink too much and suddenly your teeth feel like they're dissolving in real time. But hey, some wars are meant to stay unresolved. This is one of them. Topic 3. AI. The good, the bad, and the what have we done? All right, let's talk AI. The chaos child that escaped the lab and became everyone's new coworker. AI has amazing upsides. It helps people learn, helps teachers and students, helps explain complex stuff, gives reliable information, makes creativity easier, and honestly, it makes life smoother. But then there's the messy side. Like when the first AI music artist got signed, FN Mika, a virtual rapper, and even got millions of streams before getting dropped. It freaked people out because labels were basically saying, hey, what if we just replaced artists with code? That's the part that hurts independent musicians who are already struggling. Because now they're competing with something that doesn't sleep, doesn't eat, doesn't take breaks, doesn't have emotions, and doesn't get writer's block. AI isn't the problem. It's the people who created it without rules, companies who use it however they want, and governments who still don't know what the hell to do with it. But AI didn't suddenly appear. Its roots go all the way back to the 1950s, when computers first started using algorithms to mimic thinking. It's been building since then, and now we're finally feeling the impact. AI is powerful, helpful, creative, but without laws, respect, and actual thought, it can harm the very people it's meant to help. Balance. We just need balance. Topic 4. Why are there so many horrible people in the world? Okay, deep breath. Let's go there. Why are there so many horrible people today? It's complicated, but here's the short version. People aren't born horrible. They're shaped by broken families, social pressure, trauma, poverty, the internet, bad role models, Society rewarding selfish behavior, lack of support, mental health problems, growing up surrounded by negativity, or sometimes just never being taught empathy. Sometimes it's the world that damages people. Sometimes it's the people that damage the world. Both are real. And honestly, we live in a time where kindness isn't taught the same way it used to be. Everything is fast, loud, overwhelming, and people crack under that pressure. But horrible people don't have to stay horrible. People can change. People can grow. People can heal if they want to. And the truth is, the world isn't actually full of horrible people. It's full of hurt people. And hurt people. Hurt people. But healed people can help others heal. And the more we try to understand each other, the less darkness there actually is. And that wraps up tonight's episode of the After Hour Pod. From fidget spinner nostalgia, to Pepsi versus Coke, to the wild future of AI, to the heavy truth about humanity, we covered a lot tonight. If you vibed with any of this, hit follow, stick around, and come hang out for the next episode. I'm your host, your therapist, your unpaid intern, whatever you need me to be. Good night. And remember, be kind. The world needs more of that.